out of my fund without me knowing.
Okay, so you had a hedge fund, the gun company, you had the land,
My house.
and your house was a palace, correct?
How much was the house, Corey?
The house is $20 million. It was 20 acres in back Greenwich on the polo field.
Oh, I got you.
30-horse barn. It was a polo estate. It had 30 horse stalls.
Wow.
It had everything you can imagine on the property.
I've been to that polo club.
Okay?
Yep.
Pool, jacuzzi, tennis courts, paddle courts, lights, you name it.
Right, so Blumenthal was your neighbor.
I don't know. Blumenthal's my neighbor.
He might be.
No, he's not in Conyers Farm.
No, he's,
Ron Howard was his neighbor, and
Oh, no. Ron Howard was my neighbor. I could give you, Mel Gibson was my neighbor. Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, yeah.
Like fucking Harleys on Sundays.
Yep, I hear you. It's another trend-setting thing, you know.
All these fucking people. No, I knew Superior Court judge in Westchester. And I knew this guy like he was my father. He used to think of me as a son. I finally called him like 3 years ago, like 5, 8 years into this. I had been deathly ill. I got my head started to clear up. I could start putting things together. I asked to meet with him. He's like, oh, yeah, sure. He goes, let me try to find you someone to help you with this case. I'm supposed to meet him on a Monday morning. He calls me on Monday morning, leaves a message on my machine that says, Corey, I can't get involved in this. I wish you the best. You're the best. I think of you like a son. I know you'll do okay, but I can't get involved in any of this. I'm too old, and I got too many of my own problems. I'm sorry. And he goes, and I'm not going to change my mind.
Right.
This is a message from a guy that would have given me his fucking left thumb.
And listen, Johnny.
This is a guy that I held re-election campaigns at my house for 2-time terms for him.
Did you have stage?
Senators and congressmen come to the house, and I held benefits and fundraisers for all of them.
Right.
That's so this clown could be a judge, and then he sat there. Corey and him would see each other.
Is this you? Hold on. Is this you, Corey Coppersmith, maintaining a fighter's mindset, or is that a different guy?
Are you reading something? What are you reading?
I just Googled your name. And
fighter's mindset, is that you, Corey, or your son?
redefining COVID?
Because let me tell you, Corey has a young son that owns a solar company, and he's named after Corey, same name.
Oh, no, this is like an MMA fighting championship fighter who has the same name as you. Nope.
Corey Coppersmith?
Yeah, it's not you.
No, but I'm a second-degree black belt, and I used to be on a fighting team in college, and I taught martial arts for 8 years.
Ah, so you've got the mind and body of it. Yep, I'm listening.
I can put 3 shots in a watermelon or a cantaloupe at 2 miles. As a matter of
Nice.
fact, I found a film the other day that actually shows it.
Cool.
Okay, at 2,300 yards on an 18-inch wide plate, okay? Excuse me, 18 inches high by 12 inches wide plate. I put 3 shots into the plate at 2,300 yards with a 30-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Whoa.
It's an impossible shot to make.
Right.
And I put 3 shots
It's very technical.
into the plate.
It's very technical. Yep. Well, this is the deal. I mean, how do they undermine with the trustee the control of your company? I guess they were in different states, right?
Oh, yeah, it was all over. They made it look like it was nothing. Here's what they actually did. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
They actually, Mark Stern, in I'll tell you the date, in June 19, 2011, okay, I was consolidating my whole company and operations down into Georgia because I didn't like the fact that I had the administration in Connecticut and another part in Michigan and another part in Arco and another part in South Dakota. I was going to bring everything down to one central worldwide location.
Good.
And I started to do that, and at that particular time, events took place, which was I ended up being in the hospital on my deathbed, listed as terminal, in end-stage renal failure, shutdown of all my organs. They had to do surgery, emergency surgery on me. My lungs were riddled with tumors.
Okay, so who assigned the trustee?
And guess what? Mark Stern writes down that we had a board of directors meeting at his office with this guy, Dave McCutcheon, which he gets to join him, okay, a guy I hired that I didn't even find, that I didn't even really hire, and he gets him as the inside guy, and they basically write up something that says that I have given 100% of all of my shares of the gun and ammunition company to Dave McCutcheon, his beard, and I've given 50% of the stock to Dave McCutcheon. You ready for this? For $0.
Holy moly!
And I have it on fucking documents and evidence.
You have the document?
I have them.
Hold on.
That the 2000
Corey, stop.
for Shytech is $290,000 for total sales of Shytech in 2011, when in 2011 we did about $2 million a month, starting from June to December in profit.
Okay, so that means you probably had 13, 14 million a month in gross, no?
Nope. I had pre-manufactured before moving the facility down to Georgia. I pre-manufactured close to 200 sniper systems and 500,000 rounds of ammunition I stockpiled.
Okay. Listen. Don't yell. Just talk.
Oh, no. I get fucking crazed over this. It sits bottled up in my fucking brain. And so when it comes out...
So hold on. You have a court document prepared by a lawyer selling your business to him for $0.
I have a court documents that say... And by the way, I have...
While you were on your... Hold on. Let me ask the questions. While you're on your deathbed...
I'm answering your question. I heard you, John. I'm
Yeah.
answering your question.
Okay, I'm saying while you're on your deathbed...
It's even worse than what you just said.
Stop talking. Hear the question. While you're on your deathbed...
So if you think I'm over talking you, it's not me, it's the phone.
Okay, here we go. While you're on your deathbed, the court assigns a trustee who drafts a document robbing you of everything. Am I wrong?
Well, no, it's worse than that. Here's what
And
happened.
hold on, this is the question. And then the judge approves the transaction, correct?
That's, in the end, that's what happened, but that's not how it happened.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, how it happened is this. They can't file me into a Chapter 7 right away. I have way too many assets.
Okay.
Okay? I have Martha's Vineyard, which is worth $200 million all day long. I have 19.6% of a town. There's only 6 towns in Martha's Vineyard. I have 19% of the land titled and insured in my name.
What's the town?
Oak Bluff.
Oh my God, that's the most exclusive place.
Oak Bluffs, I owned 20% of the whole fucking town.
Wow.
And I assembled it from 1999 to 2001. I did it in 2.5 years.
So hold on a second.
I didn't buy options to buy land. I bought the fucking land.
Okay, so here we go. They took some of the most valuable property in America that you...
I need to tell you how this came about, and then it'll all fit together nicely for you, Johnny.
Go.
Okay? I didn't immediately go into a Chapter 7. They put me into it at Chapter 11. I had no idea what that means. All I had was Mark Stern telling me, oh, don't worry about this. This is all government bullshit. You got way too many assets. Just let me handle this. You go home and fucking get better. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Then with 2 days...
So-
to go.
Hold on.
To interject something.
Can you claw back these properties?
Oh, once I vacate the bankruptcy, everything will claw back.
Well, in a perfect world, Johnny, I want to interject one. Hang on, Corey.
Go ahead.
In regards to, what did you just say about Mark Stern?
I said a lot about Mark Stern. What I wanted to say was Mark Stern hired a lawyer named Ellery Plotkin
Okay, one
to
right
put me
there.
into bankruptcy.
Right there, Corey, hang on. I want Johnny to know this fact. Mark Stern, on the record, said that he really doesn't know about bankruptcy when he was actually teaching bankruptcy.
It's in his resume. It's in his resume that he's an expert in bankruptcy law and a professor of some type.
So he goes to the bankruptcy, a federal judge, and lies and says, oh, he doesn't, in other words, he's trying to find a way out. And he says, oh, I'm
it's
really
even worse than that. Okay, because here's what happens. Okay, and this is how Andre Cahill becomes involved. He's sitting in the courtroom. I'm in the courtroom, and Mark Stern's finally in the courtroom. Okay, and Ellery Plotkin gets up on the stand. This has got to be in 2013 at some point. You have to understand, John, I can put pieces back together and stuff, but the years 2010 to 2015 are foggy in and out. I have moments of clarity and brilliance. I have moments of I'm a vegetable.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I still have gaps.
Yep.
Okay? Where my mind is really sharp.
Right.
Or it's dull.
Well, you may have had loss of oxygen, whatever the reason. Okay.
No. I have autoimmune diseases. My whole brain was infected.
Ah. I hear you.
Okay? My organs were infected. My kidneys shut down. My lungs were completely infected. My heart was attacked in 2018 and put me into congestive heart failure.
So it's misconduct, malfeasance, and all types of,
It's unbelievable. And like I said, if you truly take the time and, because I can explain it, okay?
Yep.
Okay, yes, I get a little hot sometimes.
Corey, hang on a minute.
I can cool down.
Hang on a minute. So now let me tell you something about Corey and his medical treatment. He has a nurse come by his house, and he has infusions that once he's been infused for hours and hours,
I get you.
Corey is out of it.
Okay.
Completely out.
I get a 5-hour gamma globulin infusion
Okay, I got you.
to try to neutralize the fact that my blood tries to dissolve my nerve myelin sheaths. Do you know what a myelin sheath is around the nerves?
Yes.
Okay, it's like a copper wire.
Yes.
And you have plastic going around the copper wire. When
Yes.
you plug it into the wall outlet.
Yes.
The copper, the plastic or the rubber around the wire keeps it insulated, right?
Yep.
That's the way your nerves are in your body, and it's surrounded with what's called a myelin sheath. Well, I have antibodies in my blood that are attacking every myelin sheath in my body.
Right.
So I need a 5-hour, for 2.5 years, I had to go to Stanford Hospital, and Heather would take my dog on every, whatever day I would go. Every week I'd go for 2.5 years, and after the infusion, I'd be wiped out for a day or two.
Right. More.
Yeah, now I lost all those doctors. I had to re-find them. All just died in the meantime because I was just stopped on everything.
Oh, and Johnny, guess what? Even, we know how the medical system's involved. You
Right.
know how hard it was to get Corey medication? I had to drive him into Manhattan, and we went hospital to hospital. Because
Well-
Corey couldn't handle the pain. He couldn't handle it. He was sick. Dying sick.
I probably have 25 to 30 pieces of titanium in my lower spine. I have 3 fusions. I have a 4-foot scar.
Wow.
I have over 35 hours, probably close to 40 hours of spinal surgery.
I told Johnny, tell him how long, and they pulled him up out of anesthesia and put him back under the next day. How many hours of surgery to get that?
Okay, so
20 hours of
so
surgery.
hold on a second.
13 hours the first day and like 11 hours the second day or something like that.
Okay, so you had extreme hardship.
They had to take out 18 pieces of stainless steel. They had to take all the screws, the 3-inch screws into my pelvis, they had to take out the screws, all the plates, all the rods, wrong screws in. Okay, it was all done wrong.
Okay. Get to the malfeasance.
Good.
I'm convinced you had a huge medical issue and they wrote you off.
No, yeah, they figured he was going to die and they swiped everything, never thinking Corey was going to be able to. He was going, you know.
Well, why didn't your beneficiaries, obviously you had a will.
Yeah.
You have a living will?
They took everything.
You have a living will?
Nothing to will.
You have a living will?
No, I don't have a living will now. I used to.
Okay, but yeah, at that time you had one, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
the living will did not have if I become incapacitated. Here's the problem. Okay? I was so determined to not fall down. I would function with 25% of my abilities, and I could function as well as the average person out there. You understand?
Yeah, I got you.
Except for everything I did was being managed and run by me in some critical fashion or critical way.
Mm-hmm.
I put it together. I run it. Okay, before I do any of the stuff I'm talking to you about, Johnny.
So hold on. With your cash flow, hold on. With all your cash flow and all your businesses, you're probably worth $900 million.
Okay, listen to this, Johnny. Listen to this one.
Not $300 million.
Corey is a pharmacist by trade. He didn't want to count pills, and he was too, progressed for that. So he went and he said, "Wow, there's no books to educate the public or the doctors on drugs."
Mm-hmm.
So he went and made a
Diseases, and then what type of drugs?
Yeah. So he went and got a manufacturing company, blah, blah, and he ends up printing books, blah, blah. And guess how much
I built the largest medical communications, consortium of companies ever. And then took it public through the back door of Snyder Communications for $118 million plus another $50 to $70 million of everything from stock to other kinds of shit that I got. I had.
So this is your fifth business, right?
I'm sorry?
This was like your fifth business.
No, that was my first.
Oh, this is where you got your start. Okay, this is where you got your start.
From 1990 to 1998, in less than 8 years, I built a $200 million company.
Okay,
From nothing.
I got you.
Never existed in a field that never existed.
Right.
And he sold that company like he was 36 years old. How much you sell the company for, Corey?
I told you, about $180 million.
Okay.
That's the kind of work Corey did, and they wiped him out.
Amazing.
Then I took that money,
Right.
and invested it into land,
Right. Yep.
It's now worth $1 billion a month. You couldn't even give it. There isn't enough money now to buy the land that I had on Mother's Vineyard.
Right.
Okay? And I got involved in a huge political war in Mother's Vineyard.
Yep.
Over building an organic golf course that would help the island, and it would clean up the big great ponds on the island because they were all polluted. I would use that water and clean that water to fertilize the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I would actually be reversing 50 years of pollution. Well, I went through wars. I was on the paper every fucking day into a war. It became the Hatfields versus the McCoys.
I understand completely because my buddy developed Matticat in Nantucket.
Okay, so then you know perfectly what I'm saying.
Yep.
So I was trying to do just good, okay?
I hear you.
And, so at the end of the fucking war, they finally say, we're going to end up shooting each other. Let's buy half of the land from you, okay? And you can develop the other half.
Okay.
So just what the island needs, more houses, right?
Right.
So they pay me $18.6 million for like 100 acres of land with a whole bunch of tax credits, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the other half I'm granted in 40 minutes a build out of 26 mansions on 115 acres, okay, with beautiful view, private area, absolutely everything you could want on there. So I start construction of 2 houses, which they end up ripping down in 2010 and 11. And the houses were 90% done and 75% done.
Wow.
Okay?
Right.
So
Well, those were probably $6 million. Were they like $6 million houses?
Okay, when I finally get a trustee, when they converted me from a Chapter 7, from a Chapter 11 to a Chapter 7 without a lawyer. I didn't have a lawyer.
And he didn't even know what the difference was.
I didn't even, the lawyer that I did have was Ellery Plotkin, who first came on board because Mark Sturm and him worked out a deal.
Of course.
Okay? And he got really nervous when I started to ask a whole lot of really important questions like, why am I in bankruptcy? What is the bankruptcy? What does it mean? What are you trying to, what restrictions do I, oh, don't worry about it.
I don't understand how you could possibly be...
Asking, well, why would I be in bankruptcy for this?
So, Corey,
This lawyer got so nervous at the end. By 2019, he wrote a paper 5 pages. He was supposed to give the court, but he never did.
Okay. Let me ask you. Hold on. Ready? These two lawyers, they were self-employed or they worked for a law firm?
no, they're self-employed.
Self-employed.
And
Bummer.
then Mark Stern's wife took off with the computers and everything after he passed
Yeah, she
away.
was caught the night he died in the hospital. She was caught leaving his offices, and she also worked at his offices, which basically means she can be sued also.
Okay.
So she took off
That means
with
the house.
with all the information.
Oh, well, here's the best part. When finally the judge, it comes out in the court that Mark Stern is completely corrupt. The judge doesn't know what to do. She herself calls for an evidentiary hearing 7 separate times in the first hearing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we leave that hearing, and the only thing she tells me is, you have to tell me how many days it's going to take to get your people here that gave affidavits to show up in court to testify, because they have to be cross-examined. So you need to bring them. So she was nice and explained it to me. So I was calling people. Next thing I know, thinking, okay, this is now going to be, I can't tell you how many times it was almost completely over, and then it all ends, all the doors shut, and everything gets washed over. Okay? Because here's what happens. Okay? I don't get back to that judge for like 6 months. And what happens is, over the weekend, trustees file 5 massive lawsuits against me. 3 years after doing nothing. They did nothing for 3 years. I finally get a judge. Okay? And by the way, I get the judge and the trustee, the U.S. trustee.
Who's the trustee?
Ron was the original one. And
Ron
then now
is the trustee. Okay, Holly Claiborne is a U.S. trustee.
Corey, stop yelling.
The final motions to deny me to get in front of the judge, saying that I'm in Chapter 11, it's up to the trustee, the judge has no say.
Corey, enough. Stop yelling. Listen,
I
Johnny.
don't realize I'm yelling, so
I know, but really, because it's getting our blood pressure high. Listen, Corey, I want to tell Johnny something here.
I just don't understand how something worth $900 million fails.
Listen, you know what the pro formas were on the gun company alone?
No.
The pro formas were in 24 months later, okay, it would be doing $1 billion. And guess what the ammo company would be doing?
I have no idea.
Well, every one gun I sold, I made that times 100 on ammo.
Oh boy.
Because I'm the only one in the world that can supply the ammo. It's proprietary.
Okay. Right.
So here, Johnny, this one you probably...
Okay, it's like, you know what? It's like razors and the razor blade. Johnny, they give the razors away for free.
No. It's like the printer and the cartridges.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm just trying to explain, Heather,
Yeah, no, I get it.
how far ahead I was of everything.
You know-
I know it.
You know they put a 50% tax on ammunition in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I know. Connecticut, why do you think I saw this 15 years ago and I wanted to move everything out of Connecticut?
Yeah, because
Thompson machine gun was so critical to World War II, okay? It was absolutely paramount for, skirmishes and, small arms. The Thompson Thompson machine gun was critical, and it came out of Hartford, Connecticut.
Right.
Big,
Well, hold on. Hold on. You know, the implication here is that with drone warfare, which they're going for, that your product would be incredibly useful.
Oh, you have no idea the other areas in which I was exploring the usefulness. Nanotechnology. I had incendiary rounds under development.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't understand.
No.
No one understands is this could change world power.
Yeah.
Do you understand you could wake up one day and the Pope could be dead, the president of Russia could be dead, and...
Oh, hold on.
could be dead, and there's nothing anyone could do to stop it except...
Hey.
Because you can't defend someone from 2 miles away.
Hey,
Not possible.
Corey,
Corey, wait a minute.
stop it.
Oh, I can't hear you guys talking, so...
Stop now. Now it's time to stop. Hey, stop.
Okay, let's call it a day. I get it. I understand more than you think.
No, you obviously have a lot of similar parallels and a lot of metaphors and similes of things of your own personal experience, plus other things that you've gotten involved in, and they're all basically...
Hold on. What are these technologies? Hold on.
I want to tell Johnny something.
What are these technologies worth to the Connecticut military complex? Sikorsky, Electric Boat, name them all.
Well, I had a 4-star admiral
Grumman.
Fox Network News and talk about the fact that any time you can hit your enemy and they can't reach you, it's a incredible advantage.
Of course.
They're asking about the effectiveness of the Shytech M200 system.
Johnny, in regards to the marketing of this, I just want to let you know that Corey has pictures of way back when they did like the #1 golf magazine in the U.S. did some kind of an article on him in regards
Oh, yeah,
to
Golf Magazine did a 19-page spread on me.
Hold on. How do I find it?
I have it. I got
Corey
the
will get
magazine.
me a copy and I'll get you a copy.
You mean electronically? I can bring it up.
We'll get
I
it so that
can
you.
tell you.
We'll get
I
it.
can tell you. I think it's April 2003 or 4.
Okay, and the name of the
On the cover.
name of the article is.
Leatherneck.
Hold on. The name of the article is what?
The Power of One.
Oh, that's a great. Do you ever see that movie? It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah. It's funny. My uncle, when I was growing up,
No. Corey, keep going with this because Johnny's got to go. But
Hold on. The Power of One. In what newspaper? What magazine?
in Golf Magazine. I think February of 2004 is by Dotson. He was a #1 golf writer at the time.
And then you have Weatherneck is another one. What's that about?
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Leatherneck also had me on the cover. And ready for this? This is after the Fallujah event in 2004. Okay, and it says...
Is it Jahan Dotson? Jahan Dotson?
System. 2,600 yards. First shot, kill shot on the cover of Leatherneck magazine. You can't even advertise on Leatherneck magazine. Okay, it's for Marines, by Marines, period. The end.
And the name of that article is.
Which one?
LeatherTech magazine.
Oh, Leatherneck.
Leatherneck.
Yeah.
What's the name of the article?
I can find that. I have that on electronic.
That was
I
on
have
the
that
front page,
electronically.
right, Corey?
So, I'm sorry?
What is the name of the article?
I don't know.
Okay.
Was it on the front page, Corey?
Yes, it was on the cover of the magazine.
So how do you spell Shytech?
Cheytac.
And then there's Shytech USA as well, Johnny.
Leatherneck Marine Corps Association. Okay, hold on. Leatherneck Marine Corps.
Okay.
Hold on.
And February of 2001, okay, Golf Magazine.
Oh, here it is. New sniper rifle eyed by the Marine Corps. Archive, 2010. New sniper rifle, eyed. Marine officials are weighing options for a new powerful sniper rifle that could kill enemies 1,500 meters away.
We used to warm up at 1,500 meters.
Right.
Okay? People, when they warmed up with sniper rifles, were at 100, 200 yards.
Wow. Okay, so
Let me backtrack before you leave.
Try to get me those two articles.
I got Golf Magazine in front of me. It's on page 26, and it has a big caricature of me.
Listen, I'll get you Johnny's email, and then you can take pictures of that, and then just send it to him via email.
Okay. Well, there we go.
The name of the article is The Power of One.
Okay. Well, let's look into it.
I need to tell you something before you leave.
Go ahead.
Back to the Manning thing.
Right.
So one day we had a deadline. Corey and I raced to Bridgeport. He wasn't well at all. Really, really sick that day. But it was a deadline day, and nothing was done. So Corey always tells me, get your crayons out, because that's basically what we did. I was sitting in there, you know my personality, screaming at Corey at the top of my lungs. No matter what, you're going to hand something in.
Right.
He's like OCD,
Yep.
wants it done right.
Right.
Too bad. We get out a piece of paper in the car at the diner next door to the bankruptcy court, and we write this bullshit thing. And in there, Corey writes that this is RICO, it's Cora, they're stealing everything. This needs to be reviewed, blah, blah.
It's a conspiracy, okay? Everyone's involved. It's a complete, okay?
Well, you're saying that behind the scenes is the DOJ.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it, because they employ the trustees.
I heard like 8 years ago behind the scenes that there was someone in the DOJ that was friendly because for Mark Stern, because you understand there's certain areas of a bankruptcy where it can't continue to go along completely corrupted without someone pushing it through.
Okay.
Okay? And I heard through back channel doors that there was someone in the State Department or Justice Department that was involved in this, helping them.
Okay.
So back to what I need to tell you.
And by the way, I found the cover of Leatherneck and the article. It's on January 2005. And the cover is Leatherneck magazine, a magazine of the Marines. And it says on the front cover, Storming Fallujah, Shytech sniper rifle holds a tight group at 2,700 yards.
Wow.
Okay?
Right.
It is unheard of.
Correct.
Okay, I then have a one-page sheet that shows the difference of a .408 caliber versus a 50.
I mean, that's like 2 1/4 miles, right? That's like 2 1/4 miles.
I'm sorry?
That's like 2 1/4 miles, no?
Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, I think 1730 is a
Oh,
mile.
okay.
So you can figure it out from there.
Okay. Oh, then it's one and
I think 1470.
it's
1470.
okay.
I double check my numbers.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Okay, listen, guys, I gotta go, because this is crazy.
All right, so let's wrap it up.
Listen, you have to understand, I've been blah for months to Johnny about all this stuff, so he's heard it already, and now it's the true facts, but I need to tell him something.
Go ahead.
Regarding Manning and that little bullshit that Corey and I rode in the car that day, we ran to the court so it would be stamped timely.
Right.
We get it in. Corey, how long did it take for that judge to mention that?
I think 2 years. And it, by the way, it was for a, what do you file when you
Fee waiver.
A fee waiver, thank you. Okay, it was for filing a fee waiver, and we stuck in it all the corruption in the fee waiver, and why I needed all these documents. And by the way, all these documents were being filed all around me, and the thing about it, I was getting a copy of
We don't want any more background. That's it.
No, I'm just telling Johnny.
I know, we don't want to know anymore. There's already enough to shoot them all in the head. Listen, Johnny.
Hey,
So
come on.
we hand that paper in. It takes 2 years for them to even, in other words, Corey's broke. He doesn't have any money to do shit. He needs documents. He needs to file stuff. So we put in the fee waiver because Corey refused to do that because you know how hard that is for a man of his means.
Yeah.
To sit there in the car with so stupid writing this shit.
Well, listen, if you guys don't stop swearing, I can't help you.
Yeah, okay. So, listen. So we put that in.
Sorry, Paul.
No. So we put that in, Johnny.
Yep.
And then 2 years later, Manning, she's stuck now because there's enough in there just from from us just riding in the car for 20 minutes.
They had to smooth it over, yeah.
You have to understand, at that point, motions are being filed in the court. It's very important, Johnny. Motions are being filed in the court. I'm basically right on top of Ellery Plunkett, so he can't write bullshit, and he's writing, Mark Stern is a fucking criminal. Mark Stern...
We're going to do that again. Hey, Corey, just stop.
Okay.
Stop. Listen, Johnny,
Yeah.
my point is, that paper, Manning didn't feel comfortable being the only one to deny Corey. So what she did was she put it in front of Victor Bolton. That's the one that's now in charge of Sam's case.
Bolton is what had the Connecticut 5G case till I had him recuse himself.
Okay, so, and you know what? Obviously, you know what he said?
No.
When he agreed with Manning in a one-liner. I agree with Manning's judgment. So we're going to have to pull that file.
So it's federal. So it's federal.
Yeah, it's federal, all right. So whatever we do, if we do the motion to vacate, then I have to take it and grab that decision of Bolden's. And even though it's raw and it's written in the car and it's remedial, it says everything that we just told you in a nutshell. If we can get that paper, that's how I would start the next 1-minute podcast. That Corey was deathly ill and hanging by a thread on a deadline, and this is what he wrote, and Manning threw it to Bolden, and now they've got 2 judges because you know how it works. They get as many judges as they can to stamp and sign off on it.
I just told you guys an hour ago about the cops all surrounding the bad cop.
This isn't about the cops, Corey.
No, I'm talking about a metaphor.
I know, I don't want a metaphor. I don't want a metaphor.
Corey, listen. Blumenthal's office is next to Bolden's in 165 Lafayette Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
So now
Hey, do you know Mark Stern dragged me to a Blumenthal fundraiser?
You know he makes $700,000 a month from Black Lives Matter through Act Blue and Antifa.
I'm so surprised. Okay, all I'm trying to say, here's how I summarized it in 2017.
Corey, we don't need another summary.
No, I
don't. Just stop.
Just let Johnny judge.
Okay, he already did. He wants to get his date
The
going.
court was told that if this was never a bankruptcy, it was flat out told this was never a bankruptcy, it was a massive robbery, and they were wearing masks of bankruptcy. They hid behind this fucked up wall of bankruptcy law.
Okay. Listen. Yay, A.
I'd have 20 FBI agents on my case.
Judge, he won't let you do that. That's
Hey,
what
Corey, don't drop the F-bomb again. Don't do it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We have to make this so that we could go on camera, Corey. Just stop.
Okay. All I'm trying to tell...
We don't want you to say anything. That's what I tell you. You say, all you have to do is tell me and I'll stop. And you refuse.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I'm telling you.
You don't understand. Okay? You're getting monitored, your phone. So is every so is every YouTube channel. They got nothing but time to surveil Americans who are on a list, and you're on the list, bro.
Oh, I'm high on the list in Connecticut.
I could get somewhere with what we could do about this, and we have to keep going back through stories. Listen, Bolden signed off on Manning. That's the important point. So when I went to the FBI, the minute I said one thing in regards, say, to my own case, the minute they look up what the judge says, they go along with it, even if it's a state court judge. So that's what they do when we go in and we mention anything. They look up the case, they look up the judge, and if you think that the FBI is going to go against the state court judge, they don't do it. So what do you think they're doing in Corey's case? I mean, we've been down to the FBI. I took a paralegal, and he...
Do you want to hear something about the FBI, Johnny?
I've been to the FBI 100 times.
No, do you want to hear something specific? I know a guy that I don't want to mention his name that personally knows 3 FBI agents in Connecticut. And in fact, one of the agents is in the corruption department. I forget what it's called in the FBI.
The gang part? The gang section?
It's called like the civil department or something. And it deals with white collar corruption. Okay?
Yep.
And, okay.
And his name is James Comey, right?
He knows these people, okay? After reading the document filed in 2017, he went to these 3 people, and he takes care of these 3 people, if you understand. I mean, physically, he takes care of them.
Okay.
Like health care.
Okay.
And he went to the guy that his kids play with this guy's kids. And said, hey, I have a friend of mine who's also a patient, okay, who's really getting screwed over. His name is Corey, and the guy goes, Coppersmith. There's nothing I can do. And the guy who asked him about me, or for me, or whatever, okay, literally he told me like a shiver went down his spine.
Can I ask you one question and then wrap it up?
Sure.
Did they cause your ailments?
Did they cause my ailments? I have no idea because there's now a very strong theory that at some point back in the early 2008, 9, 10s, I was poisoned.
With what?
You'll never know.
Were you targeted?
You'll never know.
Were you targeted?
What?
Were you a targeted individual?
I'm sorry?
Were you a targeted individual?
I believe, yes. Okay, well, let me put it to you this way. I finally got documents that were hidden from me by the trustee personally. It was hidden from me. For 3 years, they were obstructing justice criminally. Okay, when Ron Georges was no longer a trustee, all those documents came to me. Okay, and in those documents was a plethora of unbelievable evidence showing how the year before I filed bankruptcy, which I didn't even know I was filing bankruptcy, but I filed it apparently with 3 days left to go in 2012, and surprisingly enough, the day before it was filed, they filed my house into bankruptcy. Not bankruptcy, what do they call it?
Let me clarify that.
Strict foreclosure or foreclosure by sale? Strict foreclosure?
Foreclosed my house.
No, not by foreclosure. They just stole everything. Illegally.
Strict foreclosure or foreclosure by sale?
Forged my signature on a settlement.
It's too much. Johnny will get this, but not right now.
Okay, I'm just trying to help, and I'm not using the F-bomb.
What they did, Johnny, was they forged his name to all the documents. Corey had full replacement insurance where they needed to put him into. He had, in the hurricane, it damaged his house beyond, where they had to actually...
Put 4 feet of water into my basement.
Okay.
Okay, house had to be...
So they went and they manipulated...
All right, we're going off on a tangent. Are you a targeted individual?
Yes.
Could they have do you suspect?
100% yes.
Are you familiar with Havana syndrome and all this MK Ultra and all that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what differs from your case? In other words, the relief for people targeted by government agency, meaning the DOJ, right?
Right?
So
What?
part of it could be another agency. It could be an agency that has no.
It's all, I mean, I don't know it well enough, but what you're saying is that James Comey's FBI basically had the inside track on your existence.
Yep.
And may have engineered something and which wound up with 5 murders.
Yes. Well, what I was trying to tell you before, when I got all that obstructed documents and emails from copies of emails from Mark Stern to everyone, all the shit he was doing, the stuff he was doing. Okay. In there.
Now you hold on. Let me just hold on. Don't let's end it here. But say this. So he's a commissioner of the court, Mark Stern. In other words, he's a lawyer.
Yes.
He's mishandling the trustee, and referred it, and he ended up dead too.
Well, yeah.
And they wanted a technology where they could shoot someone from 2,600 yards.
Yes, but no one died from a 2,600-yard shot.
No. I'm just saying. No. They wanted a technology for the future
Oh,
that they saw as potential.
You know what the irony is? Want to know the irony? I was building this whole thing. I was going to give it to the government, to the military. I was going to give it to them so our guys wouldn't get plugged all the time.
Nice.
Where they could be freaking supported by, snipers from a very serious position. Do you know how much, you know what the difference? By the way, do you know in these documents that I found, they had a proposal out to Libya for 1,000 sniper systems and 2 million rounds of ammunition. I have the proposal, and they were going to bring it into Caracas and have it driven over into Libya by an ex-army colonel who does T-shirts under the auspices of shipping military places it shouldn't go.
Wow.
I have it all.
Wow. So in other words, we had an embargo. We couldn't sell that type of stuff, but you had a colonel who would refer it through a U.S. senator and get it done.
Oh, no. You're mixed up with it. What
Oh.
I'm trying to tell you, right now, to sell anything in my company, I had to get State Department approval.
Okay.
Okay, so all people of,
Right. I got you.
in other words, all of our comrades in arms, London, NATO, anyone in NATO.
Right. So you had to go through the DNI or whatever.
Yeah, you had to file, with the State Department and you had to get all that proper stuff. And that's where, by the way, so it would have never been approved to sell.
Like the Fast and Furious, you know what I mean?
It was a $50 million contract.
So it's Iran Contra again.
So, Johnny,
What?
to get back to what we have to do in the immediate, Manning has a rubber stamp on Corey screaming RICO.
Well, Corey, if you're not a good witness, you're going to lose.
I'm sorry?
If you're not a good witness, you're going to lose.
And then why do you think...
I'm a fine witness.
Okay, so here we go. So
No, listen.
you have to be open to advice and follow it.
Yeah. So listen to
I
this,
didn't get
Johnny.
where, you don't get anywhere in life unless you can get along.
Corey,
Yes.
Johnny,
I'm listening.
I'm the witness. They know it, and I've been threatened by Ellery Plotkin prior to his death. In his office, they tipped the office upside down, fighting. All the lawyers in the building came running. And
Okay,
opened
so
it
what was the
upside
threat?
down.
What was the threat?
I can't say it.
The threat was Ellery was supposed to finally
Hey,
write
Corey,
truth.
don't say anything on the phone about this.
Okay, then don't leave it at that. Okay, we're at
But I'm just letting you know.
Johnny, just put a little note on a piece of paper that say Ellery discussion in his office. What happened?
Okay. Well,
The discussion was...
we'll pick. Hey, you know what? Let's have a drink, meet at a place, discuss it over at the table, and leave it at that.
Okay.
Because in cross-examination, it would be helpful, but being public, not so great.
And I'm telling you, Corey's held back because he's trying to protect me. And I told him, pull out have done it right away. That they were threatening my life because I was helping Corey.
Well, you know what? I've received 189 threats, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, can I tell you, someone still has a finger on the pulse of this whole thing, because a year and a half ago, when I got all those documents that were hidden from me by the trustee.
Can I read them?
Listen,
Corey, can I read them?
Oh yeah. Not only that, ready for this?
Heather, can you prepare a binder? Heather. Corey, stop. Heather, can you prepare a binder?
A patent lawyer is trying to change the patents out of my name, and he has a way to do it. And he somehow gets it taken out of my name, which is 100% illegal, obviously. But anyway, I called this guy up because I have all the
Okay.
emails now. I never knew
Okay.
he existed.
Let me ask you,
I leave a message on his machine.
Corey.
We gotta meet. I have all the documents showing
Corey, what was the patent revenue worth?
100 million.
More than that.
100
More than
million.
that.
100 million the first year. But it's the patent revenue is every time a gun is sold. Okay, you get forever. Okay.
Right.
Every bullet shot out of there, you're getting the profit.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you something. Ready? You ready? You listening?
I tell you, after I called
Corey, are you listening? Are you listening?
No, I'm not. I just wanted to tell you he died after calling him.
Corey, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, listen carefully. You had a patent on an extremely important national security issue. Okay, guess what? There is a Connecticut resident under attack, just like you, for the e-commerce patent. Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay, there is another Connecticut resident under attack, who Heather and I know quite well, for the carbon credit patent. Are you aware of that?
Nope.
You know, global.
That's a moneymaker of endless proportion.
And guess what? Guess who owns the patent on internet arbitration?
Government.
Me.
Oh.
I designed the whole thing. I paid for the whole thing, except for...
I would have great conversations.
So here we go. What they're doing in Connecticut is going after technology patents like Andrew Pritchard, like so-and-so at Cantor Fitzgerald, like so-and-so Corey, so-and-so Johnny, so-and-so. We're all on the...
I knew all those guys at Cantor Fitzgerald.
We're in, and you know what? And we're fighting the DOJ.
Yeah, all I know is, Johnny, if you read, when I look back at some of the things I was able to file in 17, 18, and 19, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable what I was able to get filed, considering how compromised I was mentally.
Well, listen. Rest assured. I'm into salvaging this country, okay? but
Well, I was trying to do that my whole life.
but hold on a second. Right now, we are outgunned. We are outnumbered. We are outfinanced. We are basically limping along, barely alive. And if we don't get some coverage, some assistance from public opinion, from public outcry,
You can't even get it from the media anymore because it's owned by all the liberals.
I'm currently suing Hearst. The next hearing is, I think, I don't know, 2 weeks from now or something like that.
It's just so debilitating.
So here we go. Let me tell you about the other lawsuits that I'm in, okay? 5G, 22 defendants. We're suing Pura, the Siting Council, Eversource, Blumenthal, Duff, Anwar, lots of senators, The
5G has a whole black market thing surrounding it.
right. So here we have that lawsuit. We have the Secretary of State we're suing. Our next hearing is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the Stanford Superior Court. You know what they did? You know what they did?
You can't get any. I'm sorry.
He does everything by himself.
I do it by myself.
Okay, well, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Oh, no. No lawyer in his right mind would take on Attorney General Tong. Because there's no rules.
No, everyone is so busy doing their job, and no one's doing their job.
Hey, pleasure. Let's leave it at that, okay?
That's a good end.
Okay.
Bravo, my friend.
The good ending is, can you, Johnny, please send that video that you did this morning on Corey so they had something to...
Yeah, give me an email.
on today?
Give me an email. Hold on. Let me just shut this down. Email. Corey, email.